that's why you should vote for Trump, because when the Russian Revolution, see, I don't believe in Martin Luther King. I believe in.
He was real.
I believe in Mullet.
Hey, it's not Santa Claus.
I believe in Mullet.
Martin Luther King. You're talking about MLK. He existed. I assure you.
Alright, next song.
Over his heart, asking a dog to expensive, double, full, cheap grief.
Welcome back. We're out here doing some research on the southern monk seal. As you can see behind me, there's a pod of about 12 of them. We just left the Maldives about 12 days ago. We got stopped by banditos in the Sea of Cortez. We had to pay them off with iDabble DVDs. It's been a long journey. The sea has been rough, but it hasn't hindered our spirits. We're back with another great episode. Issue 12, iDabble Video Magazine. We're gonna start this off with a segment called You Should Know with Chandler Burton, AKA Titus. Ripping skater, cool dude. You might have seen him on Grosso's Love Letters. He was rad enough to give us some awesome skate footy and show us into his lifestyle. Then we're gonna check in with Robert Neal for Trunk Hoarders. Robert Neal is an amazing skateboarder. Every time I see him, he's dyed his hair a different color. We're gonna see what he carries around in his trunk. He's probably got the latest shoes that they made 2 pairs of in his trunk. We're gonna check in with that. We're gonna see what's good. And then we got this really awesome segment, a new one. It's called Penny for Your Thoughts. Tom Penny is the most legendary skateboarder that there ever was, and maybe ever will be. So anytime we get to hear a little story or see some footage of Tom, it's golden. Amrit was lucky enough to run into Tom Penny in Barcelona. They got some amazing footage. It's gonna be a great section. That's called Penny for Your Thoughts. Then we're gonna go to Indonesia, check in with our friend Iga and his company, Was Watches. He's made watches for Steve Caballero, myself, for iDabble. Really great guy. We're gonna check in with him, check out his process, and see what he's all about. We got Sierra fucking Fellers. He should be on this boat with us, but he's filming a video part in Norway. Bunch of spots that we've never seen. You know Sierra, he's flipping in, he's flipping out. Everything that he didn't post on his reels, he gave to us, and it's the bangers. He's just gonna keep putting out parts because he's good like that. I'll be out here sailing, making my way back home, and we'll see you in the credits. See you on land. Yeah.
I'm Chandler Burton, I'm 28 years old, and I'm from Orange County, but I live in Los Angeles now.
Ah, damn it!
Started like skating maybe at 12 and then like didn't understand it. I like maybe picked it up for less than a year and I was like, I don't like this. I don't understand why people do this. So I started rollerblading and then I would show up to the skate park with like my scene haircut and everybody would make fun of me, but I still like just like skated around because I had fun. And then I picked up a skateboard at like 16. I just started getting sponsored maybe like 2-3 years ago. I skate for their skateboards, CCS, Van Skate, Spitfire, Venture, oh, and Shake Junt recently, so. It's like still very childhood dream type stuff. I've kind of always been unapologetically myself. I was definitely like closeted. I came out pretty late, so like I understand. The thing is that like we do have a lot of shine and a lot of like stuff that's happening where people are like being queer is like cool and stuff, but being queer is still not that cool. Like it's not that tight, it's not that the grass is not greener on this other side. Like I love it because I'm a part of it and like that's what I am and like I'm proud to be that, but it's not like this like fantasy land, but that's what I make it. You know what I mean? It's like what I do with what I have.
Fuck 12.
When quarantine happened, I got really fucking bored, so I was like, I might as well just like get into makeup. So I dipped into makeup starting like the start of quarantine. So it might have been like a year and a half or 2 years or so. But yeah, I would sit in my room and just like paint my face. And like my drag too was definitely very vulgar and like crazy. I wanted to like push the boundaries a little bit, definitely. And then I went from that to just like really being like, I'm not like a drag queen, I'm like a drag artist. I want to be more seen as like a creature than like a femme presenting person. Nose lashes, that's like my thing. And a lot of like really big drag queens really love the lashes on the nose, which is cool. And I'm kind of like, don't fucking do it. I was working overnights at Home Depot and it was just like, how many more fucking jobs am I gonna give my goddamn time to that are just taking away from skateboarding, you know? So I decided I'm not gonna fucking work. I'm gonna skate. I'll figure out the money. I don't care. I'll fucking, I don't know. I'll do some shit for money. I've been lucky enough to have support throughout this. I do like shoots and stuff and like model stuff for like CCS here and there. So they're like the literal like reason this is all happening. They were the first ones, so like shout out CCS, like, and like Matt Price for all that. To all the fucking bro skaters, like, y'all are welcome, but like, stop fucking being all turfy at goddamn skate parks with fucking queer people and fucking, I'm looking at you right now. Of fucking, like, and women in fucking skate parks, like, share the fucking space, you're not that cool.
Maybe one of these days, she was good, primitive or something. Have a little trip, skate trip. Hell yeah, you know. We on Idabblevm. You already know.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Robert Neal here. You know, iDabble. Yeah. So let's see what we got in this goddamn trunk, bro. We got the shoes. It's all my skate shoes. I usually have in rotation for a few months or a couple months. Got these little off-white Johns, a couple pairs of Travises. I went dirt bike riding in these in El Mirage. Still got some dust on them. The orange labels, I'm gonna leave these here. Blazers. I don't even really do much with those. These don't even skate that good though. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all on that. Some Thrasher clothes, I think. Some coolant. Some of your car break down and start overheating and shit, just call on me, man. Call on me, I'll get your car right. Got some Thrasher caps in here. Shout out my boy Gary for all the little flavors, you feel me? Every flavor you could think of. Some t-shirt. Oh, see, I didn't even know I had this flavor in here. Tuh, pretty much it. Yeah, I don't even got much in here. I gotta get rid of that coolant, bro. What I got in here? Primitive grip. Primitive board. This is a Basquiat painting board. Diamond had did. I was hanging it up. Basketball, niggas gonna get hooped up. Let me know if you need your granny to get cross her ass up for some cookies or something, you feel me? Just let me know. Hey, Snoop, Sage! Here, I got a sketchbook. I ain't really do much, but a few little things. Oh! I gotta hang this up. I had this in the trunk for way too long. I'm tweaking. My car really messy right now, peoples. So I got Band-Aids in here, you feel me, just in case I get a little boo-boo, a little scrape or something. Let me know if you need Band-Aids. I'm like your first aid manager, you feel me? I'll get y'all right. Get my dog some coolant, you feel me? It's hot out here. I'm just, people will hate me. Yo, he's giving the dog coolant, what the fuck? Come here, mamas. You want a massage? Come here. Oh, is he like, this shit feel good, whatever it is. Do it right on the side.
Winkle TV.
This was the Fix 'em Up VX. Used to steal the screws from it. Came out here, forgot I was missing screws.
Winkle TV.
Worst spot to choose to film only. Just get everybody in the way.
Winkle TV.
And Winkle, one day in this bar Manolo was telling me these stories of filming Tom Penny, and I was like, wait, what? Like, you know Tom? And he was like, yeah. I was like, dude, how could I ever see this dude? Like, I always wanted to just see this dude in person skate. And he was like, right place, right time, homie. My name's Amron Jane. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I'm 38 years old. I've been skating 23 years, and I've been filming since 2004, so 18 years. So Tom was always my favorite skater, and he was one of the only dudes I always really kind of wished to just see in person. It was like a myth, like you just hear these stories. 2011, May, I was flying out to finish my second full-length skate video, Skate Sauce, Hard Times with Good Times. So I get to Barcelona, and Winkle's like, yo, like Tom's here. And I was like, get the fuck out of here, you know? And this one day I'm at Makba, and I see this just shadow like slowly cruising. I'm like, oh shit, like I'm pretty sure that's fucking Tom. This lady comes and sits next to me. She's like, your name's Amrit, right? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, Guy Mariano, you don't remember? And I'm like, well, yeah, I remember I lived with Guy Mariano from like 2004 to 5, something like that, in his back house. She's like, yeah, you guys came over to celebrate my birthday one day. I was like, what the fuck? Like, holy shit, it's been years. Like, what up? What are you doing here? And she's like, oh, I'm here with Tom. I was just like, what? And she was like, oh, I was living in Copenhagen, and he was just skating Wonderland ramp, kind of like living there, and needed somewhere to stay. And so I let him stay at my place, and he wanted to come skate. He hadn't skated for a while. So I brought him here to sunny Barcelona to skate. And she was like, what are you doing here? And I was like, fuck, I'm trying to finish my video, but the homie Vincent got hurt, and like, I need someone to film. She was like, perfect, like, Tom needs someone to film. So it's one day he calls me, he's like, yo, son, like, it's Tom, like, come over, come to the pad, we'll smoke and we'll go skate. And like, so he was like, yo, I want to go do this 360 shove it into this brick bank by the water. He's like, if I land it, we're gonna go get sangria on this boat right nearby. And I was like, sick, all right, let's go. We're like cruising down, he's like, oh, let's hit this right. There's like Beirut back here. And I was like, Beirut? And he's like, yeah, that's the nickname for the spots. He's just like, oh, here, like, turn the camera on, like, I'm gonna film some stuff. Boom. Tray flipped fakie real quick. I was like, okay, yeah, sick. And then he's like, yo, I'm gonna try to do this little wall ride nollie. Does one, like, he does stuff like pretty quick. Otherwise, he'll get over it after a couple tries. He's just having fun and then just over it. That one he didn't like because his hands were still touching. So he was like, let's film a little line. Nollie backside flip. I think he did it again.
Could be okay, no?
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, we did get one more. And then we went to the spot. This is the spot that he wanted to actually do the 360 shove drop in. He just did one like second try or something like that. Then he started doing it again. Boom. 360 shove in. No backside 360 power slide on flat. Tray flip. Tic tac. Impossible. Nice shot in the back. And so then we go and get sangria on the yacht or whatever, you know, he's so hyped on that. I have the photo here somewhere, I have to send it to you. And on the way out, there's this little infamous, like you've seen this a bunch of times, Ardo skated it. It's like this bank, pretty steep. It's hard to tell on footage sometimes, but we go there and he's like, oh, just a little front blunt transfer over. And does it like first try, kind of like slides down the whole bank, like steezy, like he's just sleeping. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna do front blunt, transfer front 180 in. And I was like, oh, sick, like, all right.
I don't hit the camera. Yeah, word, like that.
Right here?
Perfect.
All right.
I think he does like first, second try. That was first tee. Second tee. Some business suits. Peeping the action.
You made the shot.
Hell yeah.
That was a sick ass clip. I remember being hyped on that. Like, whoa, did that good. And then he's like hyped, you know, we go across the street and there's another similar kind of spot. And he's like, oh, I want to switch frontside flip into this like steep little bank. And so we go over there and that's this clip right here. I love how he has the whole like just red and white outfit on too. The red shoes, the red hat, the red shirt, the white tee under. So we get that and then he's like hyped, like, whoa, like we've gotten all these clips today, like, dude, we're having like a really special day. He's like, let's go celebrate at Machba finally, like, let's go. Like, we've been trying to get there the whole day, you know, after the trick. At the time when he was drinking, he liked these things called DABBLE VIDEO MAG. It's like 60% beer, 40% lime juice or lemon juice or something. They're fucking bomb. Like, and we go there and we're chilling for like a minute, smoke, drink a damn lemon, and he's like looking at the like where the Machba ledge is, but there's like an up ledge right there. And he's like, oh, I think I can do like switch crooked. And then he called him like a Sheffy flip. It's like a switch flip, but kind of rolls on the ground. Like he does it intentionally. And then switch pop shove it down to like little 5-stair. I was like, all right, cool. Like camera's rolling, boom. Hoarders. I'm tripping out at this moment. I'm just like, wow, like.
Damn, what a day, son.
What a day.
That skate shot.
What a difference a day makes.
So sick, what a difference a day makes. So yeah, after we filmed that day, I was there for another month and a half or so. And so it was like, yo, like, let's just keep filming. We just became like really good friends from that, you know, like just hanging out and chilling. Like he's such a mellow dude that just loves skateboarding.
There is concern over this new variant, the variant of Phillies.
Hardware.
Violent.
Riots police scuffled with protesters.
I've never seen anything like this.
These are domestic terrorists.
My name is Ega. I'm 35 years old now. I'm from Indonesia. I'm a skateboarder and a watchmaker. I've been skating for maybe 18 years right now. Yeah, 18 to 20 years, yeah. And I started my company 9 years ago. I really want to make the watches since back in the day because I always see all the pros like wearing Nixon at that time, like Reynolds and then Teapots. So I really always want to have watches brand. I asked my dad where I can learn to make the watches because he's a production guy. So someday like he just came up like to me and then bring the guy out of nowhere and then like, hey guy, like this is the guy, we're gonna teach you how to make the watches. And since then I learned how to make the watches, probably 1 year. And after that I started making my company. First time I made the watches, I support one of my homies like back in Indonesia. Name is Gea, because he's like Indonesian pro, like the most amazing person in and out of skateboarding. And then after that, I had a chance to make the watches for one of my homies back in San Diego. Name is Ronson Lambert. I make the watches for Steve Cap, Jimbo Phillips, and then the Cody McIntyre, and then Omama Skate, Jordan Maxams, and then Mark Appleyard. And then soon, we're gonna do the collaboration with Brandon Turner for the Skate Mafia. Yeah, Indonesia is pretty cool though. Like we have 1,000 islands, and then the skateboarding in Indonesia is pretty huge right now. We don't really have like a good spot, especially in my hometown, but yeah, we still can skate at the sidewalk. Oh man, to be honest, sometimes I hate skateboarding because sometimes it's so hard to get my trick, or sometimes like you're just too tired, like you're over it. But maybe that's the things that make me really love skateboarding, you know, because everything I need is in there. You know, there's a hate, challenge, like nervous, excitement, and then what else? Like scares, happiness, fun for sure. And everything I need is in one thing, is skateboarding. So that's make me really love skateboarding so much. Just hit me up, DM me on Instagram. Could be my personal Instagram like EGAMP or Watch Skate. DM me and then let's do something like collaboration for fun and then keep the skateboarding alive. That's what I want.
Thanks guys, oh my god!
They told us we should be skating here. Welcome to Norway. This place is all right. My name is Sierra Fellers. I am 35 years old and I've been skating for 26 years now. I've been married to my wife Hannah for about 12 years now, a little over 12 years. I have 2 boys, Finn and Sebastian. Finn is almost 3 and Sebastian is about 4 months. We are currently on the southwest coast of Norway, close to Stavanger, which is the main city, and we are in a little town called Bryne. My wife is from here, and we tend to migrate north to have children. I like being out here, especially having kids, because we have so much help from family. And we have daycare for Finn now, which is awesome. The people here are awesome. They're extremely inviting once you meet them. But crossing that barrier of meeting people here it's usually a little bit harder than back home in the States. But if you both have a skateboard, crossing that barrier, it's immediately broken. When we had Finn, I was able to skate a little bit. Got to go to Oslo, travel there a couple times and hit the streets. The weather is not made for skating most of the time. So when it's wet or rainy or snowy, I've been baking a lot of bread. I was able to go fishing a little bit while I was out here. I'll go hit the skate park in Stavanger called Tasta. There's a little covered area with some ledges and quarter pipes that I like. So after coming here for about 15 years and just driving around to spots, not really skating much, finally linked up with two filmers out here, Matthew Hines and Laura Kolnes. The spots here are amazing. They're a lot rougher than back home because the weather out here is quite a bit more harsh. But getting kicked out of spots is not present anymore. It's cool to skate anywhere, and it's very refreshing to be in a new place with all new spots and new architecture. I've been in Bryne, Stavanger, Sandnes, and Kvarneland, and I sacked a rail in Klepp. Fuck yeah! I'm more excited to show the spots than I am to skate them, honestly.
I was a young nigga. Don't take my kindness for a weakness. I go dumb, nigga. Told her bro we gon' get him back. That's on my son, nigga. He nodded his head, I nodded my head. Your ass done, nigga. They gon' pull up on you little dusty ass with them choppers out. I get you knocked off for the free. What you talking about? Cause if I wanted you, little nigga, you be dead already. I had a BD drips and bloods on your head already. I'm a big dog in my city, call me Cliff. I had to cut the niggas off, they ain't see the team vision. Me and Loco laughed cause we made it out of them trenches. He pull up at 8, I might pull up in one of my business. That's no cap, yeah. Security strap, yeah. Ain't no wop, I'm on that quake, had to adapt, yeah. That's your bitch, I might adopt. Drippin' that fuck. Baguettes in my watch, Gucci the sock, all black plastic Reeboks. Work in the trap, scrape in the pot. This how you cook up re-rock. 2 hands, 3 Glocks. Bitch, I ain't 2, I'm 3 pop. Work in the trap, scrape in the pot. This how you cook up re-rock. 2 hands, 3 Glocks. Bitch, I ain't 2, I'm 3 pop.
Yeah. I don't know.
up, Zane? Yo, peace out! We'll see you next issue! That's a wrap! Oh, you want that open? Whoa! All right. Fuck, that's great. Real good. Welcome back. iDabble Video Magazine. This time on board the SS Spliff Mode. Sailing around the Horn of Mexico. Making my way back home. About 14 days in. Been some weather. A couple of gale storms, a couple of rogue waves, but we managed to keep on moving. Moving about 25 knots per hour. Some pelicans over there. And we're back. Issue 12, iDabble Video Magazine. Just sailing. Just sailing.